crafts, and we're going to be turning this banner from a tree that I bought yesterday, and we're not going to be turning it into anything. There's live. I got this folk art acrylic and honeycomb on it just a little bit, and then I took a wipe and I wiped it a little bit more. Kept doing, and I did the front part twice. I only did around the edges once. We're going to take our Magnolia Old Glory red chalk paste and our grandchildren and I did put links, and I'm just going to use the word heart and the heart here, and I'm going to put it in heart. So my stencils, you don't have, so you can use as much of it as you want, and I've used this stencil several times before. That I cut apart, and I'm getting a little bit of chalk paste on it. I go over the heart design. Now when you're using your stencils, you want to clean them right away. Since I'm doing the live, I can't get off my stencils. What I do is I put them face down, just a container of water, cool water. It's like, isn't that cute? So I'm putting my stencil in the water. So that my chalk stencil, because if it clogs it, then you're not going to be able to use it again. I'm going to take dry my chalk paste here, just so I don't smear it. Hi Diane, how are you doing today? And I see Brenda is watching. Hey Brenda, how are you? I hope everything's... And then I see my husband Dave is watching. That's cool. So here's my wooden heart that I got at Dollar Tree, and I just stenciled the word heart on the grandchildren stencil. So we're going to set that aside, and then I got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree that has hearts on it. Like it's kind of a burlappy looking ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it along the bottom of the band edges. I'm going to have the hearts go this way, and then I'm going to have these hearts go this way. So Diane's doing well. Wish the sun would shine. Yeah, it just popped out for us too. It's been pouring the rain most. Oh, Brenda's in the hospital. I'm sorry, Brenda, but she's... Amen. I'll say another prayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut my ribbon. Then I'm going to hot glue, and I'm going to make 2 lines of glue. This was the stick that came that you hang it on. It's just a plastic, some plastic beads on it, but I didn't like it. So I have my wooden dowel here that I also painted in the honeycomb color. I painted it twice because it was painted, and so what I have. So I'm going to do 2 lines of glue, one on the edge here, and then one just a little bit over from that. And then when I put my ribbon on, I will attach it also to the back side. So I'm going to leave extra hanging over on both edges, on the ends. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to turn it over down my edge. Yeah, I ran over to the building earlier. It was pouring the rain, so I felt like I needed to go ahead and do my live now instead of waiting. So I hope you guys. I'm just going to cut another piece here for the other end. That's all we're going to use for the ribbon. And I'm going to put 2 strips of glue on, one right along the edge and then one about where they finishing. I just think it works a little bit better than just putting one. And again, you're going to leave some at the edge so you can turn it over. And I just bought this little band. We only had 2 of them. Went ahead and ironed it. But I thought it was really cute, actually, just the way it was. I didn't like the plastic hanger or stick that was on it. And it had a little jute hanger, which I don't know why. We're going to put another jute hanger on it. And some red pom-poms for the ends of our stick, our dowel. Okay, so this is what the back looks like, where I tack the end down, and then here's the front. So now the next thing I got was this package of felted hearts, also at the Dollar Tree. There's, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess, in the package. Yep, there's 7 in the package. We're just going to use one. And put that right over the heart that's on here. Just like this, so that it covers up the heart that's on here. And I'm just going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to put an outline of it around the inside part of the heart. Okay, so just like that. I don't know if you can see the glue or not. And then I want to make it so it doesn't get in of the your in the your. Okay, so there's what we have so far. Now I'm just going to take my wood heart, glue it to the center of the heart we just put down. So I'm going to use a little bit of E6000. I'm going to put it at the top, bottom, and a little bit. And I like to use a stick, or what you want to call it, to spread my E6000 on. So I'm just putting a little bit, like I said, on the top, the bottom, and the side, and then I'm going to put hot glue on there. So I'm putting the hot glue in the places where I didn't put the E6000. And you want to put your E6000 on first. So here's the glue that I have on there, and I'm just going to put it in my heart. Now this helps so that when you go to craft shows, I learned this when I went to the craft show in December, that you want to use both and hot. If you just use hot glue and the weather changes and it gets colder or hotter, your glue could make your pieces not stick anymore. And that's no fun because this is what we have so far. Now I'm gonna put my dowel. So I have it like this, and I'll just measure this so you'll know how long the dowel is 12 inches, about not quite 14 inches wide in length. And then it's pretty thin. It's probably, I don't know if it's one I got from the Dollar Tree or not, but the hole in here is pretty big. You could get a bigger dowel in there if you wanted to. So whatever works or fits for you. Now I have these pom-poms that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. There was a strand of blue and red pom-pom, wooden beads in it, and I got it when it was like 75% off after the 4th of July sale. I think I can hot glue these on without using the E6000. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the end of my dowel, sink it into my pom-pom, and I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds. So I think I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. So what I did prior to coming on here is I took my dowel and I pushed it into the pom so that it would be easier for me to put it in there when I went to glue it on. Now I see Tracy's on. Hi, Tracy. What we have, and now all we have to do is put our jute hanger on here. And if you didn't get to watch the beginning, you might want to go back and do that. All videos are always in the video section, and I do put them also on YouTube when I get off of here. If you like what you see, please appreciate it. That way Facebook keeps my videos out there for others to see. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put our jute hanger on. So you just decide how long you want your hanger to be, and then we're just going to tie a knot in either end onto the dowel. Actually could, no, I don't think that would work on the other end. I'm just going to tie it just a regular knot. And then just a knot on the other side. And I go pick up my granddaughter today at 3 o'clock. Stayed back in school now Christmas break, and she was happy to go back. She's ready to learn to read. So I can't wait to pick her up and see what she's learned. Of course, she'll say, I don't know. I didn't learn anything. That's what they always say. So what I'll do is I'll take a picture, put it on Liz's craft page, and I'll also put it on Liz's Craft Friends. And if you don't know about Liz's craft group I set up so that we can share the pictures of the crafts that we've done, and we went all over them with each other and just encourage each other. We can get ideas from each other too. So this group you do have to ask to have permission to join. And the way you do that for Liz's Craft Friends, and there's 2 questions. Do you like rules? And if you answer yes to both of those, I'll approve you for membership. So I hope to see you as a member for that group. And also, if you follow Liz's Craft page, you will also get notifications when. So hopefully I will see you guys here tomorrow. I have a craft. It's a metal love sign that I want to put lights on and then put ribbon on it, board and all that. So I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. So if you want to join me for that, I should be here tomorrow. But until then, keep crafting. Bye.